YouTube, what is up? Listen, I waited 2 months for a haircut. This is the longest it's ever been. My hair is ridiculous right now. I'm sure you guys can see. You're not used to that. I'm not used to that. Shout out to Stylecraft Gamma for sending me this blade. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for keeping me in your thoughts and sending stuff this way. This way I can review it, honestly. Not just so you guys are aware, I am using this Eversince blade on a pair of sabers, okay? So we're gonna be using sabers as far as the trimmers go. And as far as the clippers go, I'm gonna be using a pair of Instincts with the Echo blade. Listen, if you guys haven't given that a try, you're missing out. Check that out. Now, before we get started, I'm gonna let you know, I do not have the best hair for a high taper. The sides always come out good. And the reason I usually don't have a high taper is because the back of my hair, I have a nasty swoop that goes sideways and it messes with the blending. So sometimes I have a hard time, but we're gonna do it regardless. Either way, the tips still, they still work out. If you just follow the directions, you'll be able to probably do better on yourself, especially if you have straight hair, but regardless, let's get to it. All right, so either way, the first thing I wanna do is I wanna make a line, a zero bald guideline from here to right here where the ear curves, okay? Wow, okay. Open your clipper up, which means the longest setting, and you're gonna make it like about a 1/2 inch guideline above that, okay? You're gonna keep doing the same things and adding guards. So if we go a 1/2 inch up with this, we're gonna add a 1, 1/2 inch up with the same setting, 2, 1/2 inch up again, and we're gonna keep blending into the top, okay? This is really just setting guidelines. We're not blending, we're setting guidelines. Now we're gonna grab 1. Now grab your 2 guard and do the same thing, another 1/2 inch up. Grab your 3, do the same thing. And then last, we're gonna throw the number 4 on there. Number 4, if you go straight up, if you ride it straight up without curving to your head and going directly up, exactly how my hand is doing, you'll be able to blend into the long hair. And again, I don't know how long the top of my hair is. It doesn't matter. Anything that's coming down is just gonna feed right into it. And if you go straight up, it's gonna come out smooth, okay? Check it out. So you have the 0, you have the 1/2, you have the 1.5, and then you have, 2.5, 3.5, all the way up. All right. That's kind of partially blended already. We are going to take, all right, from here on out, we're going to take the number 1, the 1.5 guard, and we're going to blend this line out right up here. Okay. And then we're going to take the 1/16 guard and blend this line out. And then the rest is just with the clipper. Okay, so grab your 1.5. It's gonna be first. Continuously comb. This way also you have all the hair that you cut. It doesn't stick to your skin. You can see what you're doing, all right? So we're gonna go ahead with an open position. We're gonna start open, cut the high part, close it halfway, cut in the middle of that line you made, and then when we're fully closed, we're gonna cut right at the bottom, blending that line away, okay? Let's get it. Halfway. Closed. even if you don't see the line fully disappear, if it's like 99% gone and you see a hint of it, don't worry, because when you go down a step and you use a different guard or you use no guard at all, and you start blending the next area away, it'll start all coming together for you, okay? You can pinpoint any issues you have later on when you're done, okay? Let's get it. Now we got the 1/16 here. We're gonna go again, open, midway, closed, blending out that next line. Position this a little better. Now, because you already put a guideline in using the clipper fully open, you're gonna close it halfway, all right? And then you're gonna close it all the way. So let's finish this last line here. Super easy. Now this is what you have, okay? You see this? This is before doing any touch-ups. Personally, I don't have my glasses on. It looks almost perfect. It's not perfect, I know that. But you know, if you can just get this right off the bat, this is wearable. I can walk around and wear this no problem, all right? Now use the corresponding guard in the area that you use your guidelines. Use that to blend out. And again, if you have an echo blade or something that crunches, you can really hear the hair you're hitting, and it makes things way easier. All right, so just get at it. All right, so without recording, I ended up cutting the other side, right? So both sides are done, pretty fresh. The hard part is gonna be the back, okay? If you have a three-way mirror, it's gonna help you out big time. Anyways, I'm using Angel Lights made by Self-Cut System. Works very good, gives me extra light. The mirrors are very wide. I'm able to see the back no problem without having to hold a mirror. So if you have to hold a mirror, look into the small mirror, have the big mirror in back of you. So this way you can control what's in front of you very easily and have a real big range to view behind you where you're cutting, okay? Best of luck, follow along. All right, first thing we're gonna do is make the bald guideline. I'm gonna use the back side of my trimmers. This way I'm not scraping my skin with a super sharp blade, because these things are sharp, not for the faint-hearted, all right? So the biggest thing is getting the first guideline straight or curved, however you want it. It's gonna be higher in the middle, lower on the sides, or straight across. I'm gonna go for straight across, okay? So this is the most important part. Every guideline after this is easier because you have a reference point. So do your best making a straight line or a nice curved line, you know, symmetrically, all right? All right, now I have a nice level line going across my neck. Do the same things you did on the side of your head, okay? Come up a 1/2 inch with an open blade. With the 1, another 1/2 inch, put the 2, another 1/2 inch, to the 4, okay? Quick note, if your hair goes to the side like mine does, make sure you're cutting against the grain. So if it's going left, cut to the right, okay? But be careful where you put the teeth of your actual clippers. This way you're cutting still symmetrically, okay? That was the 1.5, now we're doing 2.5. Last, the 4.5. It's 1.5 guard. Okay, so open, mid, close, all right? We're gonna be blending away this line here. Hope you guys can see that. Open, mid, and then close at the bottom of it, okay? You're gonna see it go away ever so slowly. Once that's complete, or you know it's done pretty well, okay, doesn't have to be perfect. Again, we can go over it later on, you know, at the end, it's fine. Now we're gonna put the 1/16 and go from open, mid, close, and blend out that next line. Okay, once that's complete, now we're at the last part. We're close to the last part. Since you made that line, again, with the clipper open at first, close it halfway and then close it all the way, okay? Let's blend it out. Another mental note, I'm not right-handed at all. All right, as far as the rough draft goes, we are done with that part. The biggest tip I'm gonna give you is, in order to see what your problem areas are, do your shape up, go back and fix stuff after. All right, we're gonna hop into it. I don't really even have a hairline. These trimmers are cutting without it being prepped. It's kind of crazy. Definitely some fire blades. Now that we're done, or for the most part, feel free to go over any kind of, issues that you might have with the corresponding guard, just to lighten up dark spots, okay? As far as the fading goes, I feel like, for me, I'm good where I'm at, but I will add a little bit of enhancements just cause, all right? So I'll hit up my lines just cause they're not so dark. They're kind of, I'm getting old, but let's touch this up and see how nice we can get it to look. All right, guys, in the end, this is the final cut. I enhanced just a little bit. I didn't go too crazy because, I want to be natural, but not 100% natural, but not enhanced, but a little bit enhanced, a little bit. I hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you are able to cut your own hair and have a little confidence with, all these tips that I gave. If you guys do get a chance, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. It helps me out big time. I do believe my next video is going to be on the Caliber Disruptor review. I look forward to making that for you guys, but be sure regardless to take these tips and use them and get better. Guys, I thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.